Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. So, I'm wondering, are you guys drowning in all kinds of different cherry tomatoes? I am. And this is not all I have. I have some in the refrigerator. There's some still out on the vine. So, I am going to show you one way that I use up my cherry tomatoes besides just snacking on them. It is a recipe I make that is very, very delicious, so stay tuned. Okay, everybody, it's time to get started with the recipe. It is a pasta dish, a spaghetti dish. I feel my favorite pasta to go with this is angel hair pasta. I don't have any right now. I'm going to use fettuccine. You could use whatever kind of pasta you want, even pastina if you want. But I like the angel hair the best. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself a bunch of the cherry tomatoes. Now I am using various sizes from Mexico Midget up to, I believe this is called a Chadwick cherry tomato. It's more like a salad size. I think they call it salad that, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, after you pick your tomatoes, what you want to do is start quartering them. Now, if they're really tiny, I just leave them as is. Most of them I quarter. Now, this recipe, again, I don't really measure anything. The amount of tomatoes you use will be based on how much of a tomatoey flavor you want your pasta to have, okay? So, first thing first, you want to preheat your oven to 350, okay? So you're going to do that first. You're going to get yourself a baking pan, and you're going to want to line it with either parchment paper or aluminum foil. And then we're just going to start cutting up these tomatoes. Okay, so after you have your tomatoes cut up, I think that would be better. You want to get your olive oil. And you're gonna, come on. Oh no, there we go. You're gonna drizzle olive oil all over. And then you want to sprinkle, I like to put pepper, salt and pepper, but I think I am going to use garlic salt. Some garlic salt. Now you can, I did this the other night, chop up cloves of garlic and roast them in here. Okay, so then what you want to do is just kind of make sure all the tomatoes are covered. Now, we're going to put this in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, so while your tomatoes are roasting, you want to put up a pan of water for your spaghetti, and then you want to get yourself some fresh basil. I'd say anywhere from 5 to 10 leaves. And I like to kind of julienne the basil leaves. And then if you want, I got some fresh oregano from my garden. And I'm going to wash all this off and I'm going to chop that up and get that ready. So we have 30 minutes. And remember, you could use garlic salt or garlic powder on your tomatoes. And you can also put in cloves of garlic. So I'm going to put you guys on hold and get back to you when the tomatoes are ready. Okay, so my tomatoes are done roasting and my pasta is done cooking. But what I'm going to do is I am going to take out a little bit of the pasta water in case I want to add some to my tomatoes. You know, it's not quite the consistency I want. Okay, so now I'm going to take this to the sink and I'm going to drain it. So, what we want to do next is we want to transfer our tomatoes into a saucepan. So we're just going to spoon that in. Okay, so I got those in there. I'm going to turn the heat for my tomatoes on, I think, medium. Now, what I want to do is while they're cooking, I'm going to mash them up just a little bit. So this is like a very, you know, not very cooked, just roasted cherry tomatoes. And you don't even have to smash these if you want. If you want to leave your tomatoes whole and add maybe a little bit more oil, or add, you know, plenty of your pasta water, that'll work too. It's just however you want your consistency. So I have my fresh oregano and my basil chopped, and I'm just going to put this in. Just going to mix that around. Now I think I'm going to add some pasta water. Now, all you're really doing here is heating it, making sure it's heated through. If you want to add more salt, garlic, garlic salt, garlic powder, pepper, you can do that. Okay. So while that's cooking a little bit, I'm going to get my pasta. And like I said, I actually prefer this with angel hair. Don't want to get that too high because it'll dry up really quick. Okay. So now I'm just going to add this in. There's my spaghetti. Put this back on the heat just until I get everything mixed together here. I want to see that it is the consistency I want. I think it's, yeah, it's pretty close. just a tad bit more pasta water. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And it's so simple to make and very quick. So I'm going to plate this up. And you can grate on any Italian cheese you want, Romano, Parmesan, Pecorino Romano. I'm going to do Asiago today. I'm going to grate that on here after I pull it up. Okay, this is it. I have it plated up, sprinkled with Asiago. Isn't it pretty? I think it's a very pretty dish, very light and very delicious. This is one of my favorites. So I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.